Hi, it's Horror Use and we're starting. Laura and Emmy, 15-year-old friends, kept looking at the clock.
Well, is it time yet?
No, we have to wait exactly 3 hours, as it was written in that book.
Did you bring the candles?
I brought everything, candles, matches, and even a diaper for you. You'll pee yourself out of fear anyway.
Dummy?
Okay, no hard feelings. Are your parents definitely not coming back?
No, they won't be back until morning.
Well, that's good. It's gonna be freaking awesome and scary.
Absolutely.
By the way, it's 5 minutes left. Let's go.
Emmy took the prepared bag with everything they needed and, turning on the light, went into the bathroom. Laura followed her. Laughing and having fun, the girls lit 2 candles, placing them on both sides of the mirror. Then they opened the book, positioning it so that the text was visible. Emmy stuck her hand out into the hallway and, flicking the switch, plunged the bathroom into darkness. The candles reflected in the mirror, giving the impression that there were not 2, but 4 of them. The light, although dim, made it easy to see the text.
We need to hold hands. Our Sir Matt,
said Laura and grabbed her friend. Startled, Emmy shuddered. Now, finding themselves in this bone-chilling, horrifying room, they were no longer in the mood for laughter, but each wanted to appear brave, and they didn't show their fear. Quietly, in unison, they began to read the text of their book. The Latin text was twisted and random. It took the girls about 5 minutes to finish reading the text. After there was a dead silence, the girls tried not to breathe so as not to betray their excitement. Despite the enclosed space, something stirred in the air, and the candle flames flickered.
it's you. I know it. Don't breathe.
No, I'm a long way from them. It's you.
Emmy said back defensively. Something clicked behind the girls, near the washing machine. The friends, pale as paper, looked at each other, then slowly turned towards the direction of the sound. Something clicked again and flashing brightly. A phone on Laura's side started playing a melody. Emmy screams, and her friends' wild laughter erupted throughout the apartment.
You dummy? What a dummy you are. I almost peed myself.
Emmy screamed. Laura, holding her stomach and giggling in response, crawled out of the bathroom, turned on the light, and crawled to the bed.
I'll never forgive you for this. Do you hear me? Never?
But the girl didn't care. The hysterical laughter continued, probably for about 10 minutes, and only then was she able to calm down. After tidying up the bathroom, the girls lay down in bed. It was almost 4 o'clock, and they desperately wanted to sleep. After chatting for another 5 minutes, turning off the nightlight, they finally fell asleep.
Emmy,
The excited voice of her friend woke the girl from her sweet sleep.
Emmy, don't get scared, okay? I think there's someone in the apartment.
Oh, you and your jokes again? Leave me alone. Let me sleep.
She grumbled in response, burying her head under the pillow and turning to the other side.
I'm serious. I heard someone's footsteps. Emmy, you're such a dummy.
Laura got out of bed and went into the hallway. Not wanting to fully wake up, Emmy decided to ignore her friend's antics and surrender to sleep again. Unable to fall asleep, she felt Laura return and, somehow clumsily, bump into the bed and lie down next to her.
Well, no ghosts?
She asked. There was no response, but the girl was too tired and eager to sleep. So after about 30 seconds, she finally plunged into the depths of dream.
Girls, are you still sleeping? Come on, get up!
Emmy Father's voice echoed from the hallway.
Get up. The parents are back.
The daughter jumped up from the bed without even looking at her friend.
Where's Laura?
Her mother asked.
Oh, she's getting up. We went to bed late last night.
You summoned your ghosts again? You're crazy.
Her mother was clearly in a good mood. Taking off her coat and shoes, she entered her daughter's room. A hysterical female scream echoed through the apartment. Startled, Emmy looked at her father, who immediately rushed into the room to his wife. The girl stood there, terrified, and looked to the end of the corridor where her parents had gone. Her father, pale and with huge shiny eyes, came out of the room first.
Emmy, what happened?
He asked in a breaking voice.
What do you mean, Daddy? I don't understand.
Emmy replied, already crying.
Grab your shoes and jacket. We're leaving.
Her father came back into the room and carried out his wife, who was unconscious. The girl cried and tried to get some explanations, but her father paid no attention to her. Almost reaching the entrance, Emmy suddenly pulled her hand out of her father's grip, turned around, and ran into her room. Her father, screaming hysterically for her not to enter, ran after her, but he was too late. The girl, opening the door, ran inside.
Laura, no, 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 no.
The girl was terrified. That was the last thing she said in her life. The shock of what she saw was so overwhelming that she never spoke again for the rest of her days. Her friend's body, covered in blood, lay on the bed. 2 candles protruded from her eyes. Her mouth was torn, and the same book protruded from it. All her limbs were broken. Her abdomen was torn open, and her intestines were scattered nearby. On the wall, written in blood, were the Latin words they had read on that fateful night.